minutes. Let the teachers join, and then we will begin the session, teachers. Good evening, Rupinder ma'am. Good evening. Teachers, please type your name and your school name in the chat. Let's begin the session in another 5 minutes. Thank you. Thank you for typing the details. Thank you so much. Great, great. Welcome, welcome. All right, teachers, thank you so much for joining in. Let us start with our session. The topic that we are going to discuss today is Scratch Phase 2, the advanced concepts of Scratch. So let me share my screen. Allow me to share my screen, teachers. Just a moment. So let me share my screen, teachers. Allow me a moment. Okay, so I hope all of you can see my screen, teachers. Just a quick confirmation in the chat. I hope everybody can see my screen. Can I get a quick yes? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, teachers. Thank you for the confirmation. So as I mentioned just now, we are going to see the advanced concepts in Scratch actually. So this is your phase 2. So let us see a quick recap of what we have learned in our phase 1. Okay. So the first thing, we have started with the introduction of Scratch, which is a block-based coding platform for beginners. And we have learned about the concept of sprites. So what is a sprite? It is an object or character that is added on the stage. Whatever project you create, be a story or any game or whatever it is, the character in that particular project, we call it as a sprite. And backdrop. Backdrop is nothing but the background of the project in Scratch. Wherever the story happens, that is called as a backdrop or background. And then this blocks, we have the block, Scratch blocks. So the blocks tells the sprites and backdrop what to do and how to behave. Also, we have learned about some of the blocks, that is events, sensing, control, looks, and motion. These are few of the blocks that we have already learned. So let us quickly see what are these blocks. Let us have a quick revision. So this is the last project of phase 1 that we have seen, which is saving marine life. So here, as you can see in this GIF, the characters or the sprites are moving, which is the motion related blocks, all the movement related blocks. Moving, turning, changing the X position, Y position, going to a specific position, setting a specific position. That is the motion related blocks. Then we have seen about the looks, where we can change the looks of our sprite or all the objects inside our project. So we have seen the save block and then ask block. So many things are there in the looks block. Then sound block, where we can add sound related things. That is one of the block in our Scratch that we will be using for the project that we are going to create today. Then we have the events block. Event in the sense, see here, when we click on that green flag, then some action will happen. That is events and actions. Okay. So when I click on the sprite, some action should happen. When I just click on some button, the action should happen. That is controlling the particular action. That is the event. Then we have control blocks where you can see the sprites, or you can show the sprites, you can hide the sprites, you can wait, give a wait, or you can have some conditional statements. That is control blocks. Then we have sensing blocks where it is going to sense and respond for our, that is about the sensing block. Then we have operators to do calculations with different things. So that is operators. And we have interesting part, which is variables, where we can create a variable and store the information inside that variable. So these are the different blocks that we have in the Scratch. So let us quickly go to Scratch also. So this is our Scratch editor where we have all the blocks over here. Motion blocks, looks, sound, and then events, then control blocks, and then sensing, then operators, and then variables, my blocks. And even if you want to add any extension, that extension is also available in our Scratch. These are the different blocks. And we have also learned how to add the sprites and backdrop for a project. So how to do that, teachers? We see here on the bottom right, let me zoom in a little bit. So here you can see this particular block is used to add the sprites. And we have four ways of adding the sprites. First, you can choose from the existing Scratch library. Then we can paint. Paint in the sense you can create your own sprites. And then surprise. It is a random way of adding. Any sprite could appear. If you choose surprise, any sprite from the sprite library will appear, and then upload. You can also upload any external downloaded sprite. So this is how we can add the sprites. Then backdrops. Backdrops, again, we have four ways. You can choose from the existing backdrop library, and then you can create your own backdrop, and you can choose a surprise backdrop. A random one will appear, and then you can upload a backdrop. So these are the things that we have seen in our phase one, the first project. This is a quick revision. Now we are going to see what are the concepts that we are going to learn in our today's phase. So are you all clear till here, teachers? Can I get a quick yes in the chat? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. That's great. All right, teacher. So let us move ahead. Just a second. Okay. So let us go to the slideshow mode. So teachers, today we are going to create two projects. So project one and project two. So the first project we will be creating with the concept of grade 5. And the second project we are going to create with the concepts of grade 3. Okay. So grade 4 concepts completely we have covered in the basics previous phase. So we're going to do one project from grade 3 and one project from grade 5, where we are going to learn variables, looks block, operators, sensing, control block, sound block. This is the syllabus of grade 5. And grade 3, we are going to learn about drawing shapes. Now, this is our project 1, Quiz Master project, where whatever we have learned in our previous phase, that will be already there in a template, and we are going to work from that template. Okay. This is our second project, which is drawing a circle, which is created from the topics of grade 6. So these are the two projects that we are going to create today. So as I said, this is the Quiz Master project. And you can see the speaker is doing some calculations here. Quiz, basically what is quiz? It is going to ask some questions and we are going to answer for it, and we are going to get some score for that particular answer. If it is the right answer, we are going to get the marks. For wrong answer, we don't get any marks. That is a basic logic we are going to use. So in order to do this, create the project, the concept that we are going to use are variables and operators. These are the two blocks that we are going to use for this particular part. So I have already opened and kept the ready to go template. I'll show the template first. Let us understand what is there in that template. And one more thing, if you have any doubts or questions, put it in the chat. I'll cater to the doubts at the last. Okay. All right. Great. So teachers, this is our template where you can see it's a very easy and understandable template. Here you can see the Pico. This is the sprite where we have added from the library. And we have a stage backdrop, a board kind of backdrop, which we have added from the backdrop library. That is step number 1 and 2. Step number 1, we have added a backdrop. Step number 2, the sprite has been. And when clicked, this is the event block that we have added. So from the events, you can see the click, when click block. When I click this green flag, the steps that is below this block has to be executed one by one, which is a top-down approach. So we say, welcome to my quiz show. And then he is going to ask some math questions. And for every right answer, we are going to get 10 marks. For wrong answer, there is no points. So let's start. These are all say block, which is the part of looks block. See, say block. This is from the looks we have added. And ask, it is going to ask a question. What is your name? And it is going to be. This is the ask block is the sensing block where we have seen it is going to sense and accordingly respond. So that is from the sense. Let me click. See, based on the colors itself, you can easily categorize these blocks actually. So this is the ask block. And again, we are going to say the answer so that whatever we say, for example, if I say my name is XYZ, it is going to store that XYZ in the answer block. So we are putting that, and it is going to say the question and ask the question, what is this? So maybe whatever addition, subtraction, whatever you want to ask as a question, we are going to put it inside the ask block. And we have added the control block. Click on control. So if then else we have added. So why we have added if then else features? If the answer is correct, then what should happen? Else, if it is wrong, then what should happen? Simple logic. Okay. So this is our template. Now let us come back to the PPT. So we have just move ahead. So these are the steps which I said already, adding the sprites, adding the backdrop, adding the code blocks. In the code blocks, we have already added motion block, looks block, events, control, and sensing. Now what we have to add is, we are going to add interesting sound blocks, operators block, and variables block. Well, what is our first step? Let us see. So teachers, observe these both images and tell me which image shows the score for our quiz project. Come on, be quick. Tell me which image shows the score. Can I get a quick answer in the chat, teachers? Yes, Manjali ma'am, that is perfectly correct. Thank you, teachers. Yes, very good. Thank you for making the session interactive also, teachers. That's very well done. Thank you, perfect. Well, that is perfectly correct. Image 2. So we have our score in the image 2. So we are going to store the score in the score variable. So we need to create the variables. So that variable can be created using the variable block. Let us understand about variables. So these are the variable blocks that we have in Scratch. Generally, what is a variable? It will store numbers and text. So teachers, as we know, variable is like a container. How we store pencil inside a pencil box, snacks inside a snack box. Like that, we are going to store the values inside this variable blocks. So there are several types of variable blocks. Let us see one by one, and let us see how we are going to use the variable block in our project. And this complete project is from your book syllabus only. So the very first block is change variable block. So change variable by one. It means it will change the value of the variable. For example, if you store score is 0, initially you are setting the value of score to 0. And if you change the value by 1, then the value of score will become 1. Okay. So it is used to change the value of the variable. So now what is here? What the Pico is saying? If you say correct answer, I will change the score by 10. If your answer is wrong, it will remain 0. That is the logic. So then set variable. That's what I said just now. We are initializing the value. We are initially setting the value of my variable to 0. Initially, I'm going to create a variable score and I set the value to 0. After that, if I say the correct answer, I'm going to change the variable value to 10. Okay, teachers. So let's do that in our code and then we'll come to the next part. So what is our step? First, we are going to create a variable. So how to do that? On the left-hand side, you can see the variable blocks, teachers. Let me zoom in a little bit. See here, you can see the variable blocks over here. We need to click on this variables. So here you can see the different blocks. So I'm going to create the variable 4. So make here variable. Click on it. Now give the name for the variable 4 and click on OK. See the score is there. By default, it will be given a value as 0 only. So I'm also going to set the value of my variable to 0. So what is the set block? See this set block. Drag it. Attach it here also or here also you can set, no issues. Set my variable to 0. So my variable is 4. So click the drop down. Click this drop down. You can see the variable that you have created. Click on it. So I'm setting the value to 0. This is my first. Okay. Then after the answer only, like after the calculation only, we are going to change the value. For that, let us move to the PPT once again. So let us go over here. So see this, observe this image, teachers. Once again, I want you all to answer in which image the calculation is done. In which image the calculation is done, teachers? Kindly answer the question. Okay, again. Okay, good, good. Thank you, thank you. That's perfectly correct. Great. Thank you, teachers. And again, image 2. So it is doing some calculation. Thank you, teachers. Thank you. Thank you for responding the things. So again, image 2. Then how we are going to do the calculations with the help of operators block. So we can add, we can subtract, multiply, divide, and you can do different operations using the operators block. So let's learn about it. The second, teachers, it got hanged. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'll explain. Okay, we got it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. So this is the operators block. Sorry, my screen got suddenly hanged. Sorry for that. So operators block are used to compare variables, values, do calculations with numbers, and even work with strings also. So we can join two strings. We can check whether the values, you can see here, this is for addition. for subtraction, subtracting two values, multiplication, division, then joining two strings. Join means it will concatenate the strings. Apple banana means it will join apple banana. If you give here join hello world, it will join hello world. Then logical operators, as you know, you're going to compare two conditions on left and right side. And means both side it should be true. Then or any one side it should be true. Then we have relational operators, means comparing the values, greater than, less than, and round off in the sense if you give 10.3, it will round it off to 10. Then equal to block. Then pick the random value. So it will pick, if it is 1 to 10, it will pick some random value and it will put it in the output. And calculate the modulus. Modulus means if you give two values here, 20 divided by 5, it will provide us the remainder. Not block. Not block generally reverse the result. If the condition is true, for example, if I give 2 greater than 3, the condition is false, but not block will change it into a true. So these are the different operator blocks in our Scratch. So we are going to use few of the operator block for our project. Let us do that in the project. I'll show you that. Okay. So let us come back to the project, teachers. So first of all, it is here. See this block, teachers. Let me zoom in a little bit more. It is going to ask your name. If I say my name is ABC, it is going to just say ABC. Will it look nice? We need to add some greetings. Hello ABC, hello XYZ, like that. So we have seen the concatenation operator, right? So that we are going to use it over here. So I'm just going to keep it here, bring it and keep it here. I'm going to go to operators. So now we have, let me scroll down a little bit. See, join is here, join block. Bring it and put it here in the ask block. Oh, sorry, here, say block. Okay. And here I'm going to type hello. And here I'm going to place the answer. So if I'm going to say, what is your name? I'm going to type something and it will respond accordingly. So let us run and see that also first. Okay. Let me run it. So let me click on the green flag. So it is going to display all those text messages. For every right answer, you will get wrong answer, no points. Let's start. What is your name? So I'm going to type it as Rahul. Click it. See, hello, Rahul. It concatenated my answer and with the help. This is your concatenation operator. All right, let me stop it. Let's go to the next. Now we have initialized the value to 0. And what is our question? 239 plus 354. Okay. Can teachers, can you type what is the answer for this question? I want the answer from the chat. What is the answer? Type it. The question is 239 plus 354. What is the correct answer? Quickly type the answers in the chat, teachers. I'm waiting for your answers. Five 593, 693. Okay. Okay. Thank you, teachers. I'm getting the answers. Wow, great, great, great. That's great, teachers. Perfect. Manjali ma'am is the winner every time she's typing the first. Thank you, Manjali ma'am. Great, teachers. Thank you. You have reduced my work. So this is so as you said, if you say the correct answer, we have to like encourage by giving the positive comments. Thank you for the answers, teachers. Very good. Perfect. What we have to do here in the if then in this control block, if answer equals to 539, if answer equals to 539 means equal to block we need to use. So let us take this. See here, teachers, equal to block, drag it attach it in this place. And here we are going to add the answer block. So let's go to sensing, take the answer block. Let's add it on the left. And you all said the answer, which is 539. So 539. So if answer is 539, then we are going to say something. So let's go to looks. Let's add the say block here. Well done. Else what we can say? Try again. Okay, or incorrect answer. Okay, so like that we can do. Else I'm going to add this say block again. Oops, wrong answer. Whatever you would like to say, you can add it. Perfect. Now let's run the code till here and check. Okay, I'm going to give ABC. I typed ABS. And it is asking the question. Okay, let me type 539 and click on the, so it is showing well done. And similarly, if I say the wrong answer, it is going to say, oops, wrong answer. Okay, so this is about our operators block. Clear, teacher? Still here? Till here, are you all clear? Okay, 593. Yes, ma'am. I'm saying 539. Sorry. Okay, okay, great, great. Thank you, teacher. That's very well done. Now let's come back. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being responsive. So we have added the operators block and I have explained about these blocks. Let's move ahead. Greater than, less than, everything I told you. Join block we have used. Equal to block we have used. Addition block. Okay. So now here what we are going to do with sound and without sound, which means we have to add more interactive things. That's what. In order to make our project more interactive, we're going to add the sound blocks. Let us first see what are the sound blocks we have. Okay, let me go ahead. See, these are sound blocks generally control the sound effects of our project. We have a lot many sound blocks here. Let us see one by one. So first is start sound block. This block plays specific sound associated with the sprite. So if you are going to add a cat, you can put that sound related to cat. So that is start sound block. Stop sound means it will stop all the sounds. Every sound it will stop. Then play sound. Play sound until done. See the block here. Play sound until done. So this block plays the sound and waits until it finishes before moving to the next block. What is the difference between start sound and play sound? There we don't have until done or wait. But here we have until done. Until whole sound is played completely, then it will move to the next block to execute. That is a difference. Okay, all right. So now we are going to add the sound blocks, teachers. Let me take you to the project. So here is the, so how to add the sound block? So let us add some winning sound and losing sound for the correct answer and for the wrong answer. Let's go ahead. Let's go to sound block. So when you click on the sound block, teacher, see here sound category. Here we already have a pop. How we are adding the sprites and backdrop, na teachers? Like that we can add the sound also. So I'm just scrolling down. See here. Choose the sound from the existing library. Record. You can even record and random sound will be uploaded. Then you can also upload also. So all these things you can, these are the ways that you can use the sound blocks. Now I'm going to choose it from the library. Here I'm going to just so a winning sound. See, we have triumph win. I'm choosing win. And again, I'm going to choose a lose. Win and lose has been added. So I'll repeat, you're going to click on the sound block at the top and you're going to choose the library. From there, you are going to add the sound block. Okay. Let's go to code back. Click on code. Let me little bit reduce the size. Now we're going to add, if it is well done, we're going to play a winning sound. Otherwise, we have to play a losing sound. You can't hear it because I have shared the entire screen. You try it from your end. Okay. Let's go to sound block. I'm going to add the play sound block, drag it, attach it. Now click the loose part. Here you can see all the sound that we have added. Win. And again, I'm going to drag it. Let's add it's already there. So this is our part. Let me run it once again. Okay, I'm just going yes or ABC. I'm going to give a wrong answer now. See the sound here, it is showing the icon. So it is playing the, okay. So this is the first project of using the variable block, sound block. There is one more thing, teachers. We need to increase the score now. We forgot that. So if I say the correct answer, my score should be increased to 10. Otherwise, my score should be changed to 0. That we need to add. So how to add it, teachers? Let's go to variables. Click on variable. See the score is 0 here. So we have learnt about the change variable block. Drag it. Attach it here. Now click on the drop down. Choose the score and then change it into 10. So if I say the correct answer, my score here will be changed to 10. Otherwise, again, I'm going to go to add the change block. Now again, change it into score. Now change the value to 3. If I say a wrong answer, my score will be changed to 0. Okay. Let me run one last time, teachers. I'll give a correct answer and let's see the score variable is getting updated or I'm just giving a random name and it is asking me the question and I'm going to give 593. Okay. Okay, did I mention like 4 plus 9 is 13, 8, 9, 593 only, na? 3 plus 4, 5. Why it is showing a wrong answer? Okay. That's what Banjali ma'am said. It's 593. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I didn't check this part actually. Okay, all right, all right. That's why it is showing wrong answer. Sorry, teacher. Sorry for that. Okay. Just adding this. Now let me add the 593 here. Well done. I can hear a winning sound and you can see teacher score is changing to 10. So this is our first project Quizmaster from your grade 5 book. So are you all clear till here, teachers? Any doubts till here? I'll quickly check it in the chat, teachers. If you have any doubts, you can quickly put it in the chat. Yes, Manjali ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, teachers. Thank you for the response, everyone. Okay, great, great. Thank you. Thank you, teachers. Rohini ma'am, play sound until done. Okay, ma'am, actually play sound until done in the sense, here you can see this win. Let me take you over there. So this win is like 2.07 seconds. It will play completely. Until done means it will play completely and then only it will move to the next block now. That's it. Clear, ma'am? Is it clear? That is the meaning of play sound until done. Okay, ma'am. Great. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, Rohini. Right, teachers? That is how we have completed our first project. So let us quickly go to our quiz questions. Now I want everybody to participate. The quiz question, teachers, kindly do that. Mark the answers. So the dash block helps us to store some information or value. Come on, answer in the chat, teachers. The dash block helps us to store the information or value. What is the correct answer? Well, I have started getting the answers. Great, great, great. Yes, yes, that is absolutely correct. The answer is variables. Very sorry, teachers. Just give me a moment. I'll just put a charger. Yes, yes. Just a second. Yes, that's perfectly correct, teachers. The answer is variables. Perfect, perfect. Okay, the next question, teachers. The dash block helps us to perform some calculations. Motion block, operator block, control block. Yes, yes, operators block. Wonderful, wonderful, teachers. Operators block. That's very well done, teachers. Very well done, very well done. Let's move ahead. Sorry. All right. Identify the purpose of the below block. What is the purpose of the below block, teachers? What does this block will do? Yes, yes, yes. The answer is correct. Answer is C. Subtract two numbers. Yes, perfect, perfect. Thank you, teacher. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the answers. Yes, I'm getting answers again continuously. That's really great. Thank you for the participation. And sorry, I think I made a mistake in the animation. So stop block will help us to stop all the sound. Okay, perfect. All right, let's move ahead. Okay, now we are going for the project 2. Thank you all the teachers for answering the questions, answering the quiz. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Manjali ma'am. Thank you, Dilip sir. Every teacher, sorry, everybody, everyone, whoever is responding, thank you so much for the response. All right, project 2 that we are going to discuss is drawing the shapes actually. So here you can see the component, which is the pen component. This is an extension of the Scratch library. We are going to add this extension, and we are going to perform the interesting drawings using that pen extension. That is our grade 3 project. Let us proceed. So pen extension in Scratch allows sprites to draw on the page. So the pen blocks are generally green in color, but if you want to change the color, you can change it. They are used to create simple drawings like lines, shapes, patterns. You can also draw some pictures, animations, everything. Based on the code, you can do that. So how to add the pen extension, and we are going to create an interesting drawing, which is the circle. That is our second project. Let me take you directly to the Scratch editor. So teacher, first of all, uh, I hope my screen is visible, code screen is visible to you. So here we need to add the extension first. Here I have already added it, but how to do that? When you scroll down on the left side bottom, see here, this is the extension part icon. When you click it, it will show all the extensions over here. So you need to select the pen extension and it will be added. See this? When you click on pen extension, these are the different pen blocks that we can use for our projects. Okay. Erase all block. It will erase. If any other like pen drawings are there, it will erase. Then stamp, it will draw a specific stamp that is for drawing the stamp, that is this particular block. Pen down. Pen down means it will activate the pen, like switching on the pen. Pen up means switching off the pen. Okay. Pen down means switching on, pen up means switching off. Then set pen color. It will set the color of the pen. Change pen color. If you are setting the green color, then if you want to increase that color, like color code by 10 points, it will maybe, this is the light green color, it will increase to dark green color. That is the change pen color. And if you want to set pen color to 50, this is setting, initializing the value. Like in variable, we have set block and change block. Initially, you are setting a value to 0 and then changing it. Like that, this is set pen color and change pen size again if the thickness of the pen. So initially we are setting the pen to 1, that is setting block, and then if you want to change the pen thickness, then you can use this change pen size. So these are the different blocks. I'll repeat. Erase will erase all the pen marks on the stage. Stamp will create the stamping drawings, related drawings. Pen down, switch on the pen. Pen up, switch off the pen. Set the pen color. Then the pen color can be increased. The color code can be increased and you can set the color. This is setting and this is changing. Similarly, this is setting the pen size. This is changing the pen. Okay. So I'm going to delete my catty here. See this delete button. I'm going to delete the sprite and I want to add a pen actually. Okay. I want to add a pencil or pen sprite so that we could draw. So how to add the sprite? We need to click on this choose sprite block. And then here I'm going to type the pencil. See, we have a pencil here. Select it and it will be added. I have added a pencil sprite. See the size, you can set the size here, teachers. See here, size can be set. I'm going to set it to some 70 or even 50 also is okay. Okay, so now I have set a pencil sprite on my page. Now we need to draw a circle. Basically, what is a circle? It's like a 360 degree. If it is a full circle, it should be surrounding the 360 degree. If it is semicircle, then it should be 180 degree like that, right? So in order to create a circle, we need to move and turn, move, turn, move, turn, generally. Move and turn, move and turn. So these are the two blocks that we are going to use. Very simple and very easy. So let's go to events. Let's add when clicked, drag it. And let's go to pen. I'm going to add erase all block because whenever I repeat, whatever pen marks on my stage, it should be erased. So I'm going to add erase all. And I'm going to set my pencil to center position. So go to motion. We have a block teachers called go to X and Y. You can set the position of X and Y. I'm going to set both to 0. Done. Now, as the step, I'm going to pen down. Now I'm going to switch on my pen. So let's go to pen, pen down. And I'm going to set my pen color also. Set the pen color. So if you click here, you can get the color setting. See, so I'm going to set it to red color. Brightness, saturation, you can set anything of your choice. Then let us set pen size also. Set it, let's set it. I'm going to change the thickness to 3. Okay. I have switched on my pen. I set my color and I set my size. Now, in order to create a circle, it should be repeatedly circling for 360 degrees. So how to do that? Repeat block. In order to do a step continuously, we are going to use the repeat block. And where is our repeat block? In the control. See, repeat block. Drag it, attach it. Let's also add a weight block after setting all these things. Now I set 360 degrees. So it is going to move, turn for 360 times. So 360. Now let us add the blocks. Let's go to motion. You know, move and turn block is there in the motion block. Let me drag move one step and turn one. If you want to like check weight and you want to see weight, so how it draws, you can also add weight here also every time, but it will be delaying. Let me add that also. And then as a last step, you can switch off the pen, like pen up. That's all. Now let's run the code. This is our code, teachers. Let me run it. Okay. Let me remove this weight block. I don't know what is the mistake I'm making. Okay, just a second. It's drawing some random shape. Sorry, let me check that. Okay, let's stop. Let me remove this weight block. Just a second, teachers. Now let's try. All right. So now it is correct. Maybe weight block is creating a confusion over there. Now it's drawing a circle perfectly. And here also I have added weight block. Maybe that is also a problem. But this is not working. It should erase this pen thing now. Let's try that one more time. Now it is erasing now. So this is our circle. That weight block is creating a confusion over here. So now you can see it is drawing a circle. Okay. It should wait for that second. Now again, I'm giving repeat 360 times. If it is going to wait, that will create a confusion. So that is the reason. This is our, that is a mistake. Okay. So this is how we can draw a circle. So we are erasing whatever pen marks it is already there. We are setting a center position, switching on the pen, setting the color, setting the pen size or thickness, and then we are repeating move and turn for 360. Clear, teachers? Is it clear, this project? Any doubts, teachers? Any questions? You can put it in the chat. All right, all right. So teachers, as we have seen, we are drawing a circle. We can also create shapes like a rectangle and square. So what is the change that we can do to create a square? Can anyone answer in the chat, teachers? I'm waiting for your answer. How I can change this code so that I can create a square? Please guide me. I'm waiting for your answers. In the chat, you can try. You can try to put the add 90 degrees, 90 degrees in the place of 360. Use 90. Okay, okay, teachers. Let me try as you said. So let me put 90 here. Let me run it, teachers. Okay, it is drawing till that and it is stopping. Teachers, any other idea? Any other idea, teachers? 180 repeat. Okay, in place of 1 degree. Oh, in place of 1 degree, you are asking 90. Okay. So here what I have to specify in the repeat part. So here you are saying 90 degree. Okay, here I'm putting 90 degree. And here what I have to put. Teachers, in the repeat loop, what I can put. Okay, 90, repeat also 90. Sakshi ma'am, 4 times. Okay, I'm putting 4. Let's see. Let's run. You have reached. This is correct. Turn is correct. Manjali ma'am and Sakshi ma'am, 4 times is correct. One more change we need. Try, teachers. Try. These steps are correct. Repeat 4 times. Turn 90 degrees. Correct. So what is one more change we have to do, teachers? Please try. Please try. Yes, yes, Akansha ma'am. That's also correct. 4 times, 4 times, that is correct. In repeat loop, 4 times we have to give. And 90 degrees, Manjula ma'am, that is correct. Most of you mentioned 90 degrees. Move 4 steps. Okay, ma'am. Anju ma'am, I'll try that. Move 4 steps. Yes, I'm trying that. It's not drawing. You are reaching, correct, teachers? Let's try this. Actually, you can give some increased number of steps. That's all, nothing much. I'm just giving 100 steps here. Let's run it. See, that's all. Almost everybody put their answers. Everybody tried. That's perfectly, perfectly correct. So we need to increase the steps. We are going to repeat for 4 times. And then we are going to move the block and turn it to 90 degrees. This is how we can draw a square, teacher. Perfect, perfect. Thank you for the participation. Everybody, everybody. That's perfect. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, Sakshi ma'am. That's also perfect. Perfect, perfect. Thank you, teachers. This is how we can draw a square. Similarly, if you want to draw a rectangle, you can repeat for two because we need breadth should be increased now. So again, we need to go to move block. Let me add one more move here. Let's give it as some 160 or 170 also you can give. Again, we need one more turn block. Let us give it as 90. Now let's run it. See this? We got a rectangle. So I'm going to repeat for twice and we're going to move. First, this will come. Second, this will come. Again, third, this will come. Then fourth, this will. So this is how you can draw the interesting shapes using the pen extension block. Right, teachers? Are you all clear with the concept? Everyone, can I get a quick response in the chat? Everyone? Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Perfect, teachers. That's very well done. So we're going to see some of the great, great. I'm getting a continuous answers in the chat. Great. Thank you, teacher. Now let us move ahead with the quiz. Thank you for those wonderful guidance also for me. So let's move ahead. So we have learned how to create circle, square, and then rectangle also. Try with some interactive drawings also, teachers. Now let us go towards the quiz question. Okay. So the dash extension helps us to create interesting drawings in Scratch. Please put your correct answers in the chat, teachers. Kindly mark your correct answers. Yes, yes, pen extension. Thank you, everybody. That is the correct answer. Identify the purpose of the below block, teachers. Pen down block. What is the purpose? Kindly answer it, teachers. Start the drawing, stop the drawing, clear the pen mark. Yes, I'm getting the answers in the chat. Very good, very good. To start the blocks, to start the drawing. Yes, 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 yes. That is great. To start the drawing. Yes, teachers. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Let us move ahead. Okay, true or false? We cannot set the thickness of the pen while creating the drawings. We cannot set the thickness. Is it true or false? Yes, yes. Very good. That is false. False. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, teachers. Identify the purpose of the below block, teacher. Yes, I'm continuously receiving the answers. Very good. Okay, okay. Yes, set the pen color. That's perfect, perfect. Yes, I'm keep on continuously receiving the answers. Great, great, perfect, teachers. Perfect, perfect. That's really great. That's really great. Thank you so much. That's perfect. So that's it for today. That is your phase two concepts. So which we have learned about the pen extension and grade five concept. This is your overall scratch part. And I'm sharing a feedback form, teachers. If you have any questions, you can post it in the chat. I'll try to answer that now. Teachers, any doubts, any questions, you can post it in the chat. Meanwhile, I'll share the feedback form with you all. So kindly, I want everybody to fill the feedback form and then leave for the day. And one more thing, if you want to watch these webinars, whatever previously completed, if anybody who is new, then you can, we have this YOLO app YouTube channel. Whatever webinars happened so far, you can watch it over there in the channel. Live webinars will be there, whichever is already being completed, everything. So you can watch it there. So I'm sharing the feedback form, teachers, in the chat. Meanwhile, any doubt, any questions, if you have, please put it in the chat. Sure, ma'am. Do we get any certificates for the trainings attended? Sakshi, ma'am. Your SSM will be messaging you, ma'am, for the attended sessions. Okay. I think there are certificates, but I'm not sure, and I'll inform your assistant. Yes, yes, great. So teachers, kindly fill in the form. Oh, okay, ma'am. Okay, right, Sakshi, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Just let me ask my team. Oh, okay, okay. I'll inform the team, ma'am, to get back to you definitely for all the teachers. Whoever is here, teachers, I'll inform the team to get back to you all. Whoever attended the sessions, because even I don't have the information, correct information, teachers. I'll inform. Okay, Sakshi ma'am, sure, sure. And you are from which school? Welcome, ma'am. You're welcome. Teachers, kindly fill in the feedback forms. B&M Senior Secondary School. Yes, ma'am. Sure, I'll share the feedback form again. Teachers, kindly fill the form. It's my kind request. And thank you so much for all the teachers actively participating. Everybody, everybody. So thank you so much. You will get a next information on next webinar. I have shared the form. Welcome, Sangeeta ma'am. So fill and submit the form, teachers. Have a nice evening. Take care. Thank you. Thank you so much, teachers. Kindly submit.